Hi there, Dawn Combs for Soda Farm. Today I am doing something that I've never done before. I've spoken from a lot of different stages. I have talked about health issues all over the country. I have done online summits, and today I'm going to speak in front of our state legislature. This is not something that I really ever saw myself doing or being part of. When I met my husband, I couldn't even tell you, I didn't care what the parties were about. Um, with the benefit of wisdom, I suppose I still shouldn't care what the parties are about because we have a lot of flaws there. But over the past 8 months, I have seen a lot of loss of rights and things that are being done in the name of health that don't make any sense. We have had to stand up in the store because of what we believe, as far as what we think is appropriate for us to be telling other people about their bodies, and what we feel is appropriate for us to make decisions about. And in our state, we have mask mandates. We are looking at even more lockdowns, and I know there are other states that are worse. Some that don't have anything going on. But here in Ohio, we have a governor that has no. Basically, he can, once he got the power of the emergency order, he can do whatever he wants, and it's all under the name of health, and that's a really scary thing. The bill that I am speaking on today is House Bill 618. It's a bill that will ask that from now on all orders have the benefit of our legislative representatives at the table, thinking through all of the issues, thinking through how orders may impact certain people. And I can tell you that when we make sweeping regulations or orders or laws that dictate other people's health, we're going to have the same problem as we do with medicine. Western medicine wants to be one size fits all. We can't do that with laws and rules that regulate our bodies because our bodies are all very different. We have a lot of shame in our culture. We have a lot of fear. People are angry. I have experienced quite a lot of prejudice and nastiness out there. I've seen a lot from people I thought were friends. I see a lot. I experience it in public. I will be publishing my testimony to explain this all a little better, but there are people who medically can't wear masks. And for myself, I was sexually assaulted and I can't wear anything on my face. So, because of that assault, I am daily reliving that trauma every time I try to enter someplace that, I want to go into the grocery store. I want to pick out the apples that I serve my family. I don't want somebody else to pick those out. I want to pick out the roast. I want to know what I'm putting into my family's mouths. And the grocery store is a great example. If I were merely rolling up and getting prepackaged foods, it wouldn't matter. They're all the same. Every box is the same. I could absolutely have somebody shop for me, but I shop real food and I can't have somebody doing that shopping for me. I don't want to have somebody do that shopping for me. It is a relationship that I have with my food and with the food that I'm choosing for my family that I don't want cut off. We are trying to foolproof our family with everything that's going on, so that I don't have to go out and be in the public and have this trauma day in, day out. But I still have to go to the grocery store sometimes. We've been canning more. We're doing a lot more of our homesteading skills, but there's only so much that you can do, and you still need to be part of our community, be part of our society. It's been a real experience. And I know people that can't wear masks, their children can't wear masks, there are health reasons. And all of these people have been caught up in this hatred that has been brought down by our local governments, not our national government. It's been brought down by our governors in the states that are perpetuating this idea of good and bad people. People who wear masks are virtuous. People who wear masks care about other people. Um, I care about other people. Um, I don't believe that masks help, but I also can't wear a mask just to please other people because of my past. Um, we are overlooking the people that we are stomping on. There are people that are committing suicide. There are people that are overdosing due to despair, and they don't matter. I don't matter in this current world. All that matters is prevention of a virus. And we need some balance. We need people to stand up and step up and recognize that all of us matter. We're going back, guys. I'm Friends of mine have been taken through separate entrances. We're not allowed to be on buses. We're not allowed to go to the zoo. We're not allowed to go places where we have memberships. We are back to separate schools, separate drinking fountains. This is not a good place for us to be, all in the name of protection. We're giving up everything that we have gained in our society. So I'm speaking out. I will share, like I said, I'll share my testimony here on our blog and on our social media. And I would welcome your interaction. I welcome the dialogue, because up till now we don't have any dialogue. It's people wearing masks are good, and anybody else who doesn't is evil, and should be punished and treated really badly. We have to stop that. So I'm getting out there and I'm speaking up, and I would recommend, my challenge for you today is to look at what's going on in your communities. Some friends of mine started Health Freedom Ohio. Here in Ohio, there are health freedom groups throughout the states. On the state levels, is actually a national one as well. Get involved. You do not have to make decisions politically to care about the freedom of people making choices for their bodies, and protecting people that are not able to follow along. Protect the people that can't have the medications that you want to push. Protect the people that can't have the vaccines that you want to push. We are so locked into this idea of the common good that we are willing to sacrifice large segments of our population. And I would ask that you sit with that and see if that is actually something that is good. 618 is asking that we have a wider representation sitting at the table. Right now in Ohio, we have the governor and we have whoever sits at the top of the health department making decisions for everybody in Ohio. They aren't concerned about the people that are dying, that are taking their lives and overdosing. They aren't concerned about the lives of people that are damaged by having to follow their rules, and they aren't concerned about the lives that they're damaging by people who can't participate in society because of their rules. We need more people at the table so that more people are thought of when we're putting health recommendations together. So I challenge you to take a look at what's going on in your state. If you've never felt like you are a political being, if you've never felt like you could step up or say anything, a letter is simple, a call is simple. Standing in front of a group and speaking may be harder. I realize I have a little bit of an advantage there. I'm still out of my comfort zone, so this isn't going to be easy today, but I have been driven to the point that it's important that someone hear my voice. and perhaps the voice of other people that are like me. Remember that real health happens one small step at a time. And I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you again here tomorrow. Bye.